The injunction has been discharged and it is a tremendous victory. That comment from government lawyer Sylvester Anthony following the judgment of the OECS Supreme Court on the constituency boundaries matter heard by the court in Castries on Wednesday. Anthony tells WINN FM that the court expects nomination to go ahead as normal on Friday. The court gave its judgment Thursday afternoon. Anthony is also optimistic about the elections on February 16, although the government lawyer says he is aware that the opposition's legal team intends taking the matter to the Privy Council in London, and it is likely to be heard there next week, Monday or Tuesday.
The injunction has been discharged. Well, the court upheld the judgment of Justice Carter that the proclamation is in order and dismissed the appeal. The injunction which the Court of Appeal granted was discharged.
Now, what does that mean?
That means elections proceeds tomorrow, nomination day proceeds tomorrow, and election proceeds on the 16th. There was an application by them for leave to go to the Privy Council, and the court granted them leave to go to the Privy Council. But the court did not order that the nominations day should stop.
One gets the impression that the Privy Council might hear the matter next week, Monday or Tuesday. Is that the sense that you get?
That's the impression, yes. Apparently, they had already made inquiries, and obviously both sides had made inquiries, and it is possible that the matter may be heard early next week, in advance of the election day, but certainly after nomination day.
Okay, so basically, as far as you are concerned, as far as you're aware, nominations day and the elections are going ahead as scheduled.
Well, I can tell you with some more particularity that the court, and I tell you that, of course, you appreciate I'm relaying the information I've received, okay? So I don't have the order in front of me. But what I'm told by my associate is that what the court has ordered or has directed is that nomination, they will proceed accordingly, okay, tomorrow. And leave was granted to go to the court, to the Privy Council.
In Sandy Point. Sandy Point is in St. Christopher 5 constituency, held by incumbent Sean Richards of the People's Action Movement. He's been challenged by Dr. Norjan Wilson of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party, who also challenged him in the 2010 elections. Just as we arrived, the idea is that we will speak with some of the persons in the area just to get their feedback on what are the major issues in the constituency and what they would like to see addressed for the elections. But even more so, as soon as we arrived, we noticed that the radio announcement of the appeal court decision to overturn the injunction was granted just around the time we arrived, and so we were seeing some animation on the outside of the constituency office of Dr. Norjan Wilson of the Labour Party. We're going to go inside and speak to some of the supporters and sort of get their feedback on the decision of the court and matters pertaining to this election.
Well, we feel happy. We have been vindicated because the right thing has been done. The boundaries has been unfair all the time. You got one constituency with all 8,000 people and one with 2,000. It is not fair. So it's by right that the international community was saying that we need fair boundaries, and now we have fair boundaries. We're happy. People have a right to vote for who they want. It doesn't mean that Labour will win or PAM will win. You go out and you vote. That's what fairness is all about. That's giving you the choice to choose who you want to vote for.
Do you think justice was done?
Of course. Of course, justice has to be done.
Labour have to form this government again. Dr. Denzel Llewellyn Douglas is the proper and the fit person to run this country. Nobody could run this country like the Prime Minister. And I'm glad we win the injunction. So let us sit down on that.
So you think justice was done?
Justice was done. They could go from Mek to Beltia, come back around the world. Justice is done and it's resolved.
The country needs PAM now more than ever. We need a change. We need work. Life is too hard for us.
The day before nomination on Friday the 6th, candidates in the upcoming election were still awaiting publication of the annual voters list.
All of us are assuming that we're on, that's the candidates, and so we'll go to be nominated as required by the law on February the 6th. If in fact we're not on the list, that's a different matter, but as it is scheduled, we are scheduled to be nominated tomorrow, February the 6th, in our various constituencies.
By law, the annual voters' register is to be prepared as of December 31st and published by January 31st.
The difficulty is the date of January 31st and February 10th are stipulated by law. You would also appreciate that tomorrow is February the 6th. Therefore, even if you get a list tomorrow, let us say for argument's sake, under the law, we will then only have 4 days to object to any persons on the list. Let us suppose the list comes on the 10th. Then under the law, we don't have any time because the law stipulates the dates on which you could challenge. You have from the 31st of January to the 10th of February. So that in itself creates a tremendous problem in terms of objections to the current annual list.
People's Action Movement candidate, lawyer Lindsey Grant, says the failure of the Electoral Office to issue the list on time could be used to challenge poll results if an election is close and there are questions about proper registration, and or to demonstrate a pattern of breaches on the part of the Electoral Office.
It's absolutely significant that the list be published within a reasonable time because, for example, you must give parties a reasonable time within which to peruse the list, determine whether or not they're going to have any challenges, and if so, make the necessary challenges. And the challenges will have to reach to the court or whatever for determination before an election day.
I'm here in Old Road. You remember a few weeks ago we did a story about the bridge that was painted red. The bridge has now been painted yellow. One half of it is in yellow, the other half is in red. I'm here with a young man who's a resident of Old Road, and you can hear the noise in the background. Some young men out here, and he, along with his friends, are saying that there's a reason why the bridge is now painted in 2 colors.
Equal rights. Let them know make me paint the bridge. Equal rights and justice we are dealing with now. Right now, nobody in power of the country. So right now we're neutral. It's like we love Labour and we still love PAM.
So that's what the significance of it. But there's some people who say that the bridge shouldn't be painted because it's a heritage site.
One-sided, man. Them are one-sided. When Labour people painted it was okay.
No, but they came out when Labour people painted it.
No, man. If you had a problem, it should have been removed from day one.
But it's not so easy to remove the paint, from the wall.
You try it?
Well, I don't know.
Use a painter.
So you're saying it can be removed?
Use a painter.
No.
Acetone could remove anything.
So after elections, we can remove all that?
No, here what? Mm-hmm. After election now, when this done, the remaining color, whoever win, will go up.
So you don't really think the critics are right then when they say that the bridge shouldn't be painted?
Well, it's true that it's a historical place. I could understand that. But you can't wrong me because I bust a bad word and then you still a bust bad word after me. It's like that. That's how I explain it.
So because one side is red, because it was painted red, you think it should be equal and then painted yellow?
That we deal with positively equal rights and justice.
When was this painted?
Monday. That may tell you about the Labour one months ago. So even though we come and we do that, people shouldn't be arguing. Every day we get up and we face that. We don't know over the painting the thing. That don't go on now. So because we make a stand now when we pop Lindsay, nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm.
WINN is 98.9. 98.9 is WINN FM.
WINN FM's mission is to contribute meaningfully to the information, awareness, and the development of our nation and the region through the building of educated and informed communities. WINN FM faces the issues squarely, without shying away from controversy, while striving continuously to provide balanced, responsible reporting.
Better music, better talk, better radio. 98.9 WINN FM.